Hey y'all, Faith Kelly and Caswyn Moon here, and we're back home. But last night we did play our first show of the year at the Derailed Taphouse out in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and we just felt like we'd pop in here and give y'all a little update because you know, our last video we were all sick and ranting about that, and we just wanted to say we're back in. We did it. We played a show. First show of the year. It was a little later than we had expected, but that's okay. You know, the rock gods, we don't make the plans.
It's all right.
The rock gods do. But yeah, so that show, Derailed Taphouse, was supposed to be the first show on our Florida tour, which I kind of thought it was interesting when we did get sick and we had to cancel a bunch of gigs, how it still decided to be the first show of the year. And it was a really cool venue, and I did a small walk around. It was a busy freaking night there last night.
The place was packed.
It was packed to the brim, and we made some new friends. And what we should have done, but we'll have to go back, is we didn't do a food review, but holy crap, dude. That was, if you guys want to go somewhere and you're in East Stroudsburg and you want to eat some really good food.
Since I didn't drink any booze, my steak dinner was comped.
Yeah.
And that steak was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was much needed.
I even had some.
I told Clown Daddy last week, I'm like, the one thing that I really want is just a good steak with some potatoes. And she goes, well, maybe you should go get yourself a steak then.
Yeah.
And I said, maybe I should.
And we did.
Then lo and behold, Derailed Taphouse. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
It was delicious.
Thank you guys for being an awesome venue. And also, shout out to Jeremy, who we made a new friend Jeremy last night. And just a really cool musician from the Scranton area, and it was really cool to meet you, dude, and talk some of the Scranton music scene from the 2010s.
Yeah, it was cool. I had a bud to hang out with.
Yeah.
You know, instead of sitting there like awkward.
Dude, and they had this roasted garlic mushroom soup, and that's what I had gotten for dinner. And because I just, after the week, I'm coming. You can't. I couldn't do anything too heavy right away, but it was so delicious. So thank you guys once again. It was really nice to play a show. That was the most sober show I think I've ever played in my life. Like, y'all don't get it. Like, I haven't drank coffee for like 2 weeks now, and haven't had freaking weed, no booze. It's kind of been nice. No cigarettes. Yeah, you might notice that Caswyn has not been smoking, but you know, I'm sure the weed will come back for sure.
Richard Travis hit it right on the head though, because he knows me too well. He goes, "I'll congratulate you when you're 100%."
Yeah.
And you're feeling better, because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows there's a good chance that, you know, I might be like, you know what, I'm just gonna give me a pack of lights.
No.
But I'm not gonna. I'll show you, Richard.
Yeah, he's good. I hope. I mean, look, I never want to tell you what to do, but I will cheer you on. That's what I can do. I can. I
wouldn't listen anyway. You know that.
I know. That's why I would never be like, yeah, don't do that. So yeah. We're doing a little better over here. Our next show isn't unless we pick one up. We'd love to pick up a show next weekend. We have been out of work for like 2 months.
I'll tell you when it started. It started with The Walking Dead. Okay, remember that show, The Walking Dead?
Yeah. It's
like, I had people coming up to me like, oh, you haven't seen The Walking Dead yet? Oh, you gotta see it. Oh, you gotta see it. And so it happened, the more people kept coming up to me and telling me that I had to see this,
yeah, the
less I really wanted to see it. And so like it started to bleed over into other aspects of my life, like, oh well, you know, you gotta go, but you know, and the more I'm told that, like, oh, you gotta quit smoking,
the more you don't want to,
the more I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah.
You know, because it just annoys the shit out of me when people are like, oh, you gotta, you know what you should do.
Oh, trust me.
Oh, you know, your music is really good, but
you know what you should do? You guys should go play Bonnaroo.
Yeah,
that would be sick if I could, but you don't just walk in.
Or like, you know what you should do? You should, it's like as soon as it starts like that, my ears shut off.
Or, well, you know what you should do? And then there's the second one. You know what you got to do? And that's when you're like, oh, no music advice here. No, if it's someone saying like, oh, you should check out this venue. They love you. That's cool.
Yeah, unless you're Richard Simmons, I don't want health advice. And he's dead, so that's gone. You know,
but I can cheer you on. I'd never, you know, and that's what you know.
What I like is when my really unhealthy friends tell me how I should not smoke.
Yeah, you know, that's actually pretty good.
It's like I'm sitting there looking at them like, yeah. You know.
Well, with that,
I I just watch you pound a case of Oreos and you're going to tell me not to smoke a cigarette.
A case of Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough of that rant.
When we're down south, they're a little easier though because they're just so much cheaper. Up in New York, man, it's like every time you buy a pack, I go gulp.
Yeah, a lot of it's not even
holy crap.
It's not even about the health.
It's the fiscality.
It's like, holy crap, dude. You know, when
although eggs are almost up there with the.
Yeah, like you might as well just smoke.
Yeah.
You might as well just smoke because we went to the store today. Eggs were like $9 a dozen. Like, not even a joke. $8.99.
Yeah, it was $8.09, and well, they had some for sale, and that's the ones we got, which aren't the ones I like.
Yeah, like the mediocre eggs.
That's all right, you know.
Peasant eggs.
I'm living a mediocre life today. That's it. We're gonna get a snowstorm.
When your eggs are as expensive as your booze and your cigarettes, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah. Well, and with that, if anyone knows of a place to play next weekend, we would be down. We're gonna be trying to hustle up and get ready for this tour. We got to make some repairs to the van.
Yeah, we lost a lot of dough the last couple months.
And that's the thing, man. When you're a musician or an artist of any type or a freelancer, there's no sick days.
Now we gotta hustle.
Yeah, now we gotta hustle. So, what I think I'm gonna do this weekend is try to put because we got all those shirts for the Florida tour. They don't have dates on the back of them, which is kind of, we lucked out there. But I'm going to try to put those shirts online. We'll write a lyric on the back of them. Just $20 for the shirt plus shipping.
It was weird, like, performing last night and not being stoned and not being buzzed and not having cigarette breath and cigarette hands. That's one thing I don't miss. Smell.
Oh.
My hands don't smell
like that.
Fucking cigarette butts. That's kind of cool.
I like that. Yeah, it was I had cranberry juice and that was about it.
Although I do miss the sweet taste of nicotine.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all right though. I miss a lot of things.
Yeah.
I miss all my dead relatives.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I miss my dead friends. But with that, our next show is March 1st, and it's going to be Fosnot Festival as of right now. That's going to be, and it's
going to be a weird
John
time.
just sent me a bunch of, I'll put them here. John just sent me a bunch of posters that he's been cooking up. I haven't even showed you these yet because I was kind of like sick on the couch when he was sending them to me. They're so cool. If you're out in Akron, Ohio area, Chagrin Falls, friends, you might want to come out and check this out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I know we were gonna try to get to 8th Day, but I think they're doing some renovations to the building, so we'll get back out there later on in the year. But we should at least stop by and get some beer and see the homies. It's gonna be such a weird one. We'd love to book a show, another one while we're out there, because it is like, you know, it's Ohio. But yeah, so Fosnot Festival, and then after that we have the Creek Bar. We're doing a local show. We're going to be out in Mountaindale. I think it's March 8th at the Creek Bar. And then we have Krog's Pub in New Jersey. And I think that's March. It's like the 15th-ish. I'll put the posters here. And then I think that's basically it till we leave on tour March 29th.
Speaking of Mountaindale, don't forget to check out Brett Buddy's posts on what's going on there in the area with their water supply.
Yeah.
So go on over to his page and check out. He's got a lot of info and stuff going on. So
if you're watching from Sullivan County, you should really be aware that this is going on. And there's going to be more information on who you can reach out to, representative-wise and township-wise, to not get these new zoning laws in effect that will allow a lot more people to pull from the water supply. That's no longer there.
And if you want to get in, you want to help out, I'm sure if you got a hold of Brett, he would probably fill you in on what you can do to help out. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
But right now, I just want to quickly ask, and then we'll do a quick walkthrough from last night. I'll post that.
I found it.
Nice. What is your favorite merch item that you've gotten from a band? Because right now and this weekend, I got to start thinking about merch orders and t-shirt designs for this big 6-week tour. It is still the 2025, still a live tour, but to us, it's like the go big or get a job kind of tour. So we're trying to make this one.
You know what I really liked? When Cali C Strand had the Bic lighters, but man, it's got to be pricey.
Yeah.
That's not cheap, dude.
Yeah, they're because you get to get the print on them.
I still got my Cali C Strand Bic lighter.
I'll never get rid of that. And speaking of Cali C Strand, her new album just came out on Spotify and everywhere, so you should definitely go check that out. But what's your favorite merch item you ever got? I mean, I love my Catskill Brewery hat.
I love all the Catskill Brewery merch is super comfortable, but one of the best merch items I've ever gotten from another musician is Anna P's soap.
Oh,
We got
dude,
this.
we
this
got
friend,
a second. We got a second order of it.
We
It was
got
so
this
good.
friend, and they make a soap, and it's a chai soap.
Oh.
And oh man,
It has a little bit of
good.
exfoliator in it. The ingredients are super nice, and like it
How
smells
the hell do they
so
make
good.
any money off that?
It's such a good deal.
It's so freaking affordable, and it's like the best soap.
Yeah, so go buy from Anna PS. They're a really wonderful musician, and the soap. You know what I want to do is next time we go see
That's some
see them
quality
play.
soap, man.
I want to take a bath in the soap, and then I want to go to the show, and I want to be fully submerged in Anna PS. The Anna PS experience.
Faith Kelly's gonna get. You know.
Hi Anna, I hope you're seeing this.
There's a lot of angles to that.
Well, I'm just saying, the soap is great.
The soap is great.
And then, man, I've been working on the tour posters for this upcoming tour.
You know who would like Anna P.S.'s soap? I think a lot. Masha. For some reason, I get the feeling that Masha would love the soap.
Yeah. Oh my God, we were just talking about Masha on the car ride home last night. And her songwriting
She's
ability.
awesome, dude.
She's a great songwriter.
She's a great mom. She's a great songwriter. Great person.
Great friend. So with that, guys, before I change it off and talk about tour real quickly, here is a quick walkthrough video of, just because I don't want to go too far, of the Derailed Taphouse in Stroudsburg last night. Really great place, really good food, nice people. Go check it out. I can't say anything about the booze because I was sober.
Did the owner kind of give you Pelkey vibes?
A little bit, yeah. If it was Pelkey in a suit.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Pelkey dressed up fancy.
Yeah. It was a cool place, guys. So check this place out. All right, y'all. So we are back in action, and we are here at the Derailed Taphouse in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And I just want to give you a quick walk around while Kaz is giving me my preset bathroom break, as you know how we do on tour. So of course, the bathrooms here are just beautiful, spotless, and I didn't get any pictures of the food, but oh my God, it was so freaking good. This place is freaking awesome. If you're ever in East Stroudsburg, traveling through on 80, stop in here and get some grub. They have live music every Friday and Saturday too, so let's do a quick walkthrough. There's a lot of people here, so there's a lot of people in here, so I'm just gonna kind of make this quick as to a really cool bar section. Of course, Kaz and Moon over here. Got the games up on the wall in case you need them. Step outside real quickly. Just want to show you guys where this is. Wow, all right. Freaking Stroudsburg on Valentine's Day. All right, so this is it. This is the Derailed Taphouse, and it's right in East Stroudsburg. As you know, this is a college town. This is a really cool strip, a lot of cool bars, a lot of restaurants. And I'm gonna go in there and get ready to play my set now, but I just wanted to give you a quick walk around as we kick off. This is our first show of the year. So I'm gonna get up there and play my show because it is cold outside. All right, so you probably saw it was a super busy video. I'm a little disoriented because I'm kind of just jumping back into work here. But what a cool spot. Thank you guys again for having us.
I don't think I'm ever going to feel 100% ever again.
That's not true.
This is a drag, dude.
You're quitting smoking. You're having withdrawals. Who is that?
It's not Billy.
Maybe it's Billy's friend.
Poser Billy.
It's a poser Billy. Maybe there could be two. It's Bill. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie.
That guy looked more like a Dave.
Yeah, a Davey.
Or Chuck.
He could have been a Chuck. Yeah, it's been a rough, weird few weeks, but it did feel good to get back to work last night and sing some songs. It was a 3-hour set, so I'm definitely we haven't played a 3-hour set. And the open mic doesn't count, even though we play for a long time and we're jamming with our friends. But a 3-hour set was we don't really take a break either. I don't really know how to.
I like a good solid 2-hour gig.
A 2-hour set's my favorite.
Those are my favorite.
It's perfect because then if you get the 3-hour, you know what I mean. If they people want more,
I mean, we could pull off 3 or 4 hour gigs, but I really my personal preference
Is 2.
is a good solid 2 hours.
Well, because then all the energy just goes right into it.
Yeah,
but-
you just you punch it out on a high note. You know, I always feel like coming back for a second set, I lose a little bit of the desire to want to be there.
You know what I was thinking?
You know,
For the next,
I'm not a lazy musician. I'm just
a smart musician.
yeah. I like to work smart, not hard.
Well, the nice thing is last night though is that the room recycled people, so like it was a totally different crowd by the second set. But yeah, it's still it's definitely an energy output, and it was a lot of energy. It was 2 hours away. But it was a good gig, so thank you guys again. And like I said, if anyone has any ideas for next week, or we're just hustling, and I'll run through real quickly how you can support the journey if you want to. But yeah, I was actually thinking about on the next tour bringing my ukulele, and if I could do a 20-minute uke set, and then that's another 20 minutes for these long, because we do have one 4-hour set.
Ugh.
Oh, it's gonna be fun though. It's in Corpus Christi. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, is it for Earphone?
No, it's for a new place that looks really cool.
I'll say, because if it's for Earphone, I'll just do a whole set of Pink Floyd songs.
I haven't heard back from him yet. I'll have to circle back. I got some circling back to do today, guys, because we want this one to be the best.
That man loves his Pink Floyd, and I can play pretty much every song in the Pink Floyd library. No, I don't. I don't play any cover songs.
We did have there was that guy last night. You suck, and you fucking handled that so funnily.
So's your mom.
You always got one, man. It's you know, sometimes I think of the comedian, you know what I mean? And when I get heckled as a musician, he wanted us to play Tennessee Whiskey. We don't know how to play I told Caswyn, I said I wish I had a pocket Greg Castro, so I could be like, here's some Tennessee Whiskey and someone who's gonna do it justice. But so he got mad, and
but you know, if we suck because we won't play Tennessee Whiskey, I take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
You
but
know?
I think about the comedian.
He shut right up when I told him his mom sucked too. And I invited him up. I said, if you want to come up and sing it, dude, come on up.
Lead us in song.
You know, I said, come on up and sing us some Tennessee Whiskey. And he put his hood on and like ducked down really quick.
He was drunk. Maybe he was having a bad Valentine's Day. Maybe it was a not so happy.
Well, he was
Valentine's
surrounded by
Day.
a table of women that he wasn't getting laid by any of them.
It's probably
he was.
It's probably a fact.
The friend.
Oh.
I like you, but I don't like you, friend.
He's like, well, I was gonna say maybe he's like the safe friend, like the bodyguard friend for the girls' night out, but he didn't really do good because he almost got into a scuffle with the musicians.
Well, he embarrassed. The girls were horribly embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my God! Yeah, that you know.
But I at least expected him to come back with something when I told him his mom sucked too, but.
He didn't. He shut him right down.
I got nothing back, man.
Well, because people don't expect you to. People expect the musician to go, oh, I do suck now. I'm gonna. You know, it's not. We're used to it. You know. But I think about the comedian and how many heckles they get. So when I get a heckle like that, it's kind of like it's funny.
Look at that fat blue jay.
There was one time someone got up in my face and told me that I should go kill myself.
Well, here's
and
the
that
thing,
kind
man.
of sucked.
Here's the thing. If you're so,
that's when you kind of go, whoa,
if you're so thin-skinned and sentimental that you can't handle a drunk heckler, you're in the wrong biz.
Because they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. They're gonna ask you to play songs you don't want to play.
Yeah, like it's like one of my favorite things is do I have a quarter slot on my forehead? Do I look like a jukebox?
How about I like when play something we know and you play Happy Birthday. Well, that's a pretty good one.
Everybody knows Happy Birthday, so.
Well, we're straight up when we book these gigs. We say we're original music.
Well, you know, the thing is not everybody's gonna fucking like you.
Yeah,
that's the point.
That's okay.
That's the point, dude.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, not everybody on the planet's gonna think that you fucking rock.
Well, and
that's
freaking
fine,
screaming crazy chick. So it's like,
if everybody
sometimes I'm surprised anyone likes it.
If everybody liked your music, then it would be pop.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I don't really like too much pop.
That's what I'm saying.
Then it goes both ways. Yeah, so it was a fun night. And that's it was kind of nice to jump back in and get in the action a little
If
bit.
your priest likes your music and your mommy likes your music and all your friends like your music and all the strangers like your music, then they're really just saying that they like your music because they don't want to hurt your feelings. You probably suck and should get a day job. You know?
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm honored some people don't like my music. But that was funny. That was like it was more like, oh, like, cause I'm up there playing the keys and I'm like, oh shit, we're getting into it. So yeah, y'all, that was some of the fun stuff that went
You know
down
what though? I'm
last
gonna
night.
have Greggy teach me Tennessee whiskey.
There's only one song I like to play when someone asks, and I'll do a little Jolene. If someone says, oh my God, could you do Jolene? I
Well,
could rip that one
the
out.
fact of the matter is, I would love to add covers, but I
I
have a
can't remember the
problem. I have a
words.
problem remembering the words of
Except if
cover
it's like the
songs. You know,
Handsome
it's like,
Family.
yeah, I love the Handsome Family.
Yeah.
You know, like any one of their songs, I love it. You know, or you know, if I had more musical talent, I'd probably cover some. Oh, is it Arboretum?
Oh,
You know, I'd love to cover the White Bird,
yeah.
but you know, I don't.
When I'm with my friends, I can do a mean white rabbit, but just alone would be kind of lame.
Is that how you say their name? Arboretum,
Uh,
Arboretum.
I don't know.
Anyway, one of my favorite songs in the world is this song called "The White Bird," and it's just a great song. It's like getting sucked into a Carl Jung philosophy.
Yeah, it's check it out. It's good music. So with that, guys, it's getting a little cold here. We went grocery shopping because we're about to get a big snowstorm. If you're in the Northeast, be safe. But or anywhere, be safe because there's shit going on everywhere. But I do just want to run through. If you're watching the video and you're still watching the video, please hit subscribe. We're on the what do they say? We're on the path to 1,000
1,000 what?
subscribers.
Oh, really?
We're at like 518 as of last night.
Wow.
I think a few of the kids
there.
at that table.
Wow. We're halfway there.
Oh, we're halfway there.
We're 18.
Oh.
We're 18 subscribers past halfway there. So now we're
when
closer,
you look at it, that cup is half full.
We're closer to 1,000 now than we are
Well,
to
look,
0.
I love when we've been sick. We have been watching a whole lot of YouTube channels, and I'm really enjoying this platform so much more than Instagram or Facebook, where it's just Complain City.
How many of y'all out there like me can remember 1992 fondly? And did you ever think that in 2025, as a musician, that you'd have to be a t-shirt salesman and a content creator in order to play your music? If anybody remembers what it was like to be a musician and have the music,
Yeah, some venues will
I just want to
literally
say, like, I remember back years ago, man, the music was the content.
Well, some
You know?
venues when you're submitting and you don't see all
And-
the submission forms I send in, but some of them will be like, how many Instagram followers do you have?
Yeah,
How many,
now-
you know, all these like how many Spotify listeners a month?
Now you have to sell your t-shirts and you have to like
You had to sell T-shirts
you
in
have
the
to make
90s,
like
no?
you have to make little chatty videos and like, you know, share your interpersonal feelings about cheese. And
I do like cheese.
you know,
Did you? But didn't you? You had to make T-shirts, no?
oh yeah, but it wasn't like, you know, we made t-shirts and we went out and we gave half of them away.
Yeah, it wasn't like, oh,
You
this
know, it's
T-shirt
like
cost me
the-
$8 to make, and hopefully I sell enough to make more T-shirts.
It's like you get this like company that makes your t-shirts and they charge you like $8 a shirt and then $1.50 per side, and so by the time you get your shirt pressed, it's like $12. So
Spencer's pretty solid with it,
then
though.
you gotta sell the t-shirt for freaking $30 just to recoup your you know.
We do what we can to make our merch as cheap as possible.
You know
so.
who makes some quality merch? CRISPR.
Yeah, yeah.
CRISPR makes.
Well, they
some
home
quality
make. I think
merch.
they do like their own kind of
I
stencil
still got my
art
CRISPR
design.
shirt. I never wear it because I don't want the glitter to fall off it.
That's a summertime shirt,
Yeah.
which is coming. I think 5 more Mondays will be well, not summer, but it'll be warmer out. So excuse me, still getting over it. They say that pneumonia can live in your system
does
for up to 6 months.
Does anybody really give a shit what my favorite cheese is?
I do.
You
What is
know?
your favorite cheese?
I don't fucking know.
Feta.
I just love cheese. But like,
Well, look, I like doing the YouTube vlogs because I've been doing this since I was a little kid. Like
You
to me,
know-
this is a soul child. like this. I like doing these videos more than like a TikTok video because it's long form.
You know what I enjoy seeing? People's pets. I love when Cassie puts a really fucking great Watley picture up.
Yes.
That little fuck face, man.
Yeah.
It's like in the snow, you know, it's just like that makes my day, dude.
Yeah.
When I see that little
That's my favorite kind of
fluffy...
content. I'll say the Valentine's Day cards that were coming out on Instagram yesterday with people's pets were pretty solid.
Yeah.
We're like, are you a piece of poo? Because I'd scoop you up with like a cat in a litter box. That was pretty solid. But with YouTube, I like this platform, and we've spent a lot of time watching videos. I know there's got to be a handful of people out there. I don't need 1 million subscribers. There's got to be a handful of people out there who like live music and discovering.
But you know the Watley picture I'm talking about when she does the super zoom?
Yes. And it's just full face.
I just want to squeeze it.
He won't let you.
I know.
He won't let you.
Well, because whenever I'm around Watley, I feel like I'm around like a superstar anyway. So I get like giddy.
Yeah. It's like a celebrity just walked in the room.
I can't even look at him, man. I'm like, oh, I gotta run away.
But yeah, with YouTube, man, it's been
content.
Yeah. But with YouTube, I used to make little videos when I was like 12. I'd go to like Christian music festivals with my friends, and I'd go around and I'd shoot things and I'd vlog about it. So for me, these videos are I still think they're very fun to make.
You can still find them out there.
If you look deep enough, you can find some of these videos. But this is like I like being on YouTube. What is some of your favorite YouTube channels? I'm curious because we found some good ones this past week, being on the sickbed that have gotten us through.
I like Amazing PA.
Oh my God, Amazing PA. This is like a growing channel, and this guy just goes into these freaking. He'll go down any hole, man. He'll find a tunnel.
If there's a hole in the ground, he'll climb down.
He's going in, and it's a fun channel.
He's like a Cornishman.
And he says that it's Northeast PA. So now I'm watching this guy. I'm like, I swear I've met him at like a show or something. Like, he feels very familiar. But yeah, man. So, and of course,
really like Jasco. I don't know. Jasco is very. It's nice to fall asleep to Jasco's channel. Like he makes
and then he screams and he wakes you up, and you're like, "Was that a ghost? What happened?"
He makes like these long, like sometimes they're a couple hours long. His videos, but they're actually really entertaining, man, all the way through. Like I enjoy. If I'm
sending
Jasco.
emails, I'll put him on.
Yeah, like if I'm just chilling at home and I just want something, I'll throw Jasco on.
And he seems like just a legit, genuine human too, and that's the cool thing about some of these YouTube channels is seeing some just kind of like cool people out there doing their thing. So if you're here,
I've never been into like competition, competitive eating, but I've been enjoying Beard Meats Food a lot.
Oh my God, yeah, he's fun.
If you like competitive eating, which I don't really,
I don't like it, but I love his channels and videos.
I don't understand it. I think that there's probably in these individuals that like just wolf down food like that, there's got to be some sort of like pain. But Beard Meats Food is actually really funny, man. He makes a good time watching it.
Yeah.
And it actually makes you hungry because he like eats good food.
I said to Kaz, because I had no appetite for most this week, I'm like, are you putting Beard Meats Food on just to get an appetite? Because sometimes they bring the food out, I'm like, oh, it looks so good, but it's in freaking Finland.
Well, and he's in a band, and he plays these songs, and if you download his songs, all the proceeds go towards his stroke charity, because I guess he lost his father to a stroke. And so he puts out these songs around the holiday season, and if you download the songs, the proceeds go towards
that's a beautiful
something.
thing.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, man.
So there's cool people on YouTube doing stuff, and I've been enjoying spending time on here with y'all. So if y'all are here, hit that subscribe button and stay in touch, because we're gonna go on a big tour, and the videos are gonna get fun. I mean, this is a fun video, but it's really fun on tour. And if you have any responses, leave a comment. Like it.
If cousin Tina and cousin Joe had a travel vlog, I'd watch the heck out of it.
I know, man. I
got these cousins, and they travel all over the place. They go all over the place.
I always tell, like, please make a vlog, because I'd watch that, and I'd watch Joe talk about it.
Joe would be the best narrator.
Hours I could listen.
I mean, they go to some pretty crazy places. They just got back from Antarctica.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So that's the thing. I like this. I like this channel and seeing people do their thing.
I'd watch Tina and Joe's vlog if they had a travel channel.
what I would suggest you do, if you're in a situation where you want to support your friends in the arts, but you're like, I don't really got too much money, I can't buy merch. Like, I get it, times are fucking tough for everyone. But if you just open up your phone and you just want to like go follow them on YouTube and like some stuff,
It doesn't cost you anything.
it doesn't cost you anything, and especially on YouTube, there's a chance that it could maybe profit them, like actually help them pay their bills. So, like, I just saw Kit Pines as a YouTube,
Yeah.
and she's been putting a ton of stuff out on there, and I was
Kit's
like,
awesome, dude.
how was I not subscribed to Kit Pines? So go on YouTube, look up your friends, take time and actually look them up, because if they're putting content out on YouTube, they're really trying to work.
Yeah, the Prairie is lucky to have Kit Pines.
I can't wait to get back out there and see them. But with that, guys, we're going to go in here. If you're here, please hit subscribe, and we'll see you probably at the Dale on Thursday or somewhere else this week. We're going to take it easy for a few days here, rest up. I'm just going to go over these last few things, Kaz. But if you want, we also have the Patreon, which is a couple of Wanderers Patreon. You can sponsor us a gallon of gas, or two, or you can get us a truck stop shower. It's little things like that. And we put like deep cut, we just put the Royale show that we played in Bisbee up there. It's half of my show and all his show because the recorder died. Yeah, there's deep cuts over there, and the more people who show up on Patreon, the more we'll be active on there. So it's kind of new, but it is helpful. Luckily, our patrons actually... Okay, I can get the bag when I'm going. Our patrons covered the cost of the kazoos for the last kazoo batch. So if you're a patron, thank you guys so much for being here. And then also, excuse me. Oh, there's one more bag. Okay. And then also, if you're interested, we do have the Support the Journey page. I'll be updating that and sharing that around more. If you're interested, we are going on a 6-week tour. It's our biggest one yet. We're going to be going to places we've never been before. We're going to be camping in this old van, which is looking at 250,000 miles. So we're saving for a new van. You can actually sponsor the tour. A minimum of $100 will get you on the back of the t-shirt, and on the front of our posters. And we do our best we can to promote businesses all the time, and the people who support us back home. So some of the people you'll see might have just booked us a show on the run, or might just be a venue that we love at home who keeps us hired throughout the year. Places like the Dale and Catskill Brewery and Visit Callicoon. So if you're interested in that, it's there. And then also there's menu items. It's kind of like the Indiegogo we ran, where you can buy us a lunch and we'll go out and we'll make a video and do a food review. Or if you get us a room, we'll make a video from the room. We're going to make the videos regardless, but we like to have it out there as an option for people who do want to participate and support.
I just had to check on the cat.
Is she all right?
She's fine.
She's really fine.
That cat runs my life, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Everything that I do for the cat.
Yeah, we should put something up on our Support the Journey page, the Fancy Feast package. Like, she really
support
the cat.
She controls like 80% of the decisions I make throughout the day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she does.
It's pretty fucked up, dude, when you think about it.
She's mind control.
This tiny, furry, little, ungrateful furball.
That freaking dude, we watched that video. When she did that for us the other day, that was a blessing.
She gave us that one.
That was a blessing.
She's like, all right, you can have this one.
Yeah. So with that, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we're going to go inside, get to work.
Because I'm freezing.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man. Hey, y'all, we love y'all, and we will see you on the next one. Be well.